Here is a circle centre O and the tangent to the circle at the point -724 on the circle. Find an equation of the tangent at the point P. Give your answer in the form y equals ax plus b, where a and b are both fractions with denominator 24. I'm going to split this into three parts. The first part, so let's call it part A, we're going to look at finding the gradient of the radius, because this is going to help us in the future. The second part, let's change colour, is going to be finding the gradient of the tangent. And the third part is finding the constant and the equation of the tangent. We need to look at each of these in turn. So, the first one I'm going to have a look at is the gradient of the radius. So, I can see that my radius is going to be, to go to the point P, would be this line here. Now I'm just going to sketch that out a bit clearer. So I've got this point here is 0. I've got this point here where that's -7 and that's 24. Now wherever we're looking for the gradient, we're always looking for one across, one to the right. So I need to go to the point where I can then go to the right. So I'm going to start here and I'm going across from -7 to 0. So that's across 7. And we're going down from 24 to 0. So it's -24 because we're going down. So across is 7 and up is -24 because we're going down. Now to find the gradient, I need to do 1 across. So I need to divide by 7 on this side and divide by 7 on this side. So I'm just going to leave that as a fraction, -24 divided by 7. So the gradient of my radius is -24 over 7. So I've done the first part. So the tangent, which is this line here, is actually at right angles to the gradient, which means it's perpendicular. So m of the radius is -24 over 7. M of the tangent is perpendicular, so it's going to be the negative reciprocal, which we've looked at previously. A negative reciprocal is what number do I need to times this by to get to -1. And the trick is that you flip it, so it would be 7 over 24. And if it was positive, it's now negative. If it was negative, it's now positive. So the gradient of the tangent is actually 7 over 24. So now I've got a certain part of my equation, my y equals mx plus c. Y equals mx plus c, and I've got the m. The m of the tangent is 7 over 24. I've also got a point that lies on the line, which is -7, 24. That's the x coordinate and that's the y coordinate. So I can substitute these into this equation. So I've got y is 24 is equal to 7 over 24x. X is -7, so it's times -7 plus c. So let's do some working out. I've got 24 I'm going to put an imaginary 1 there because then we know how to times fractions. So 7 times minus 7 is minus 49 over 24 plus c. I want to work out what c is, so I need to get those numbers on one side. Easiest way to do that is probably to get rid of that 24 on the bottom first. So I'm going to times everything by 24. So let's just do 24 times 24 on my calculator is 576. Equal to minus 49. And I have to times everything by that 24, so now I'm going to end up with 24c as well. So now I just want to know what c is, so I need to add 49 to both sides. I get 625 is equal to 24c. I'm just going to do a little arrow here because I'm running out of room. And I want to just know what c is, so let's just copy that out again. So far I've got 625 is equal to 24c. I want to know what c is, so I need to divide both sides by 24. So c is 625 over 24. Now I've got my c there. The last bit I need to do is just put it all together. So I've got, this was my original equation, but I hadn't got the c then, so I just need to rewrite it out. It's y equals 7 over 24 x plus, and I know my c now, 625 over 24. Looks like a horrible answer, but it is correct.